the ultimate SUV you can buy at the moment. I put the mic down. That's it. Dropping it. We're done. I think this thing is fantastic. Hi, everybody. My name is Eddie, and today on Talk Daily, we're going to talk about this fantastic machine, is Grenadier. I did make a video about this previously when it was an idea and a concept, but now you could actually buy it. It's I really think it's reasonably priced. To be honest with you, it's $100,000. Yeah, it's $100,000, but you are getting what I think is the ultimate off-road vehicle. The only thing the caveat is missing, it doesn't have a diesel. But I think it has to do with the mission. But beside that, it's done. Now, before I get any further, all the information I'm getting you is from their website, is Ineos Grenadier.com. I have a link to that show in the description below. And I'm also getting information from an article from Car and Driver. Again, I have a link to that in the description below. So let's dig into this. And their website is awesome. You can go around and just drool on it and look at it and build a car. I mean, honestly, how can you go wrong with this? You can get it in this format. You can get it with this format. I'm talking about the trailer in the back. The bed in the back. You can get it as a bed, but you're going to have a spare tire on top of it, on top of the bed, which is not that ideal. It's going to be somewhere in the back, and you can't really see behind you. I think that was an afterthought. I don't know. Anyway, but that's a different story. I think they should have had it like on a Range Rover when you put the spare tire in the bottom somehow. But anyways, beside that, what else we're looking at? The color combination, again, you really can't do anything about as far as the engine, but it's awesome. Just go nerd out on the website. Now, the article right there, this is, again, I really love it. I'm very happy that at least we are getting, I'm going to go all the way to the top of the article, sorry, before I get you all dizzy. I'm just really happy that at least when it comes down to off-roading vehicles, we are able to get off-road vehicles that are off-road. No excuses being made. This off-road machine is not trying to be MPG conscious or trying to do this, being honest with itself. It's an off-road vehicle. As far as the diesel, I think it's just diesel is I think it's an emission situation here we have in the state. Europe, they have a lot of diesel. I'm pretty sure Latin America, maybe this car will come with a diesel. It's just here in the state, in the US of A, this vehicle does not come with a diesel. And as I mentioned before, I'm getting my information, article from Car and Driver. This one is written by Dan Edmonds. As always, I have a link to me, I'm sure, in the description below. And it's dated September 11th of 2025. Go ahead and read the article. I have a link to it in the description below. By the way, I'm not sponsored by them. I'm just simply, researching cars. And I love doing this stuff. So anyways, I've seen this on the road many times. And I love it. When I spoke to the owners, they love it. They nerd out on it. It's fantastic. If you know a little bit of my background, I do fly planes, and this thing has something in common to airplanes, and I'll show you. I love it. It's not like Saab. Saab said like airplanes, and nothing in the Saab that's like airplane. Nothing. This is actually something relevant to an airplane. Now, the article discusses it. They rate it. They tell you, where you go? Some for sale for $93,000 in my neck of the woods. Yours might be different, but anyway, general idea is about $100K, brand new. It's very capable. The mentioned article is saying that it's very capable. It's saying the high legit off-road capability, smooth shifting power terrain, characterful control. Controls have a style, and I think that will get to the point that I'm trying to mention when you see the interior. Yeah, look at that interior. You have buttons up here. Yes, it is like an airplane. That is what I mean by an airplane. Steering wheel is kind of odd. Now, if you look at the steering wheel, I don't know. I'm getting Mini Cooper vibes for some reason, but I'm pretty sure it's there. Functionality. So your thumb, all the off-road people trying to tell you about your thumb. You're not supposed to like hold your thumbs around the steering wheel because you hit a rock, you might mess up your thumb. So you got to hold it like a mittens. Maybe that's why. But it has an indicator for the up north 12 o'clock position on the steering wheel, which is kind of cool. And look at the controls. They're beautiful. They are beautiful. I'm sorry. This is awesome. It's like getting a race car with all the amenities for $100K. There's no car like that. This car, look at it. It's fantastic. Look at the roof. Look at the opening. This is awesome. It is a fantastic. As I said, the steering wheel is, you get used to it, just like everything else in life. You get used to it after a while. But you're gonna start seeing some of the BMW similarity, and if you're probably already looking at this shift, and you're like, it looks like a BMW. What it is, because the powertrain comes from that. And that's for the low high gears. I mean, are you gonna get tired of this interior? I don't think so. The dash, I don't know. I wish I have more of a dash layout, but it is what it is. Your speedometer is here. Your parking indicator is here. More of an old school. I wish I have manual gauges just to add to the atmosphere of the whole thing. And yes, you get e-brake. You get a manual e-brake. Lovely. Again, is this better than a Range Rover? To be honest with you, I'll get this over a Range Rover all day. All day. Mine just heavy. It's 6,000, like 200 some pounds. It's heavy. You know what? Let's look at the data. Yada, yada, yada. Verdict. Let's say, of course I like it. They said the low. Let's see the lows. The low said slow and heavy steering doesn't return to center. Excuse me. A weird spare placement. Nukes rear visibility. Pricing than its wagon sibling. Pricing than its wagon sibling. Wagon. Slow and heavy steering doesn't return to center. Maybe it's an alignment thing that you could address. Kind of interesting. That sounds like the suspension geometry kind of thing. It doesn't return it. So the caster is not right? I don't know. It sounds like an alignment situation in that one. Weird spare placement nukes. That's the one we're talking about when the rear spare tires in the back, as I mentioned. You could always remove it. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there'll be a lot of aftermarket support for this. But let's look at the specification. It's a 2015 Ineos Grenadier Quartermaster, Field Master. There's a lot of mastering going on here. There's a quarter and a field. Quarter Field Masters. Okay, cool. Nice long name. Point is, a vehicle is front engine, 4-wheel drive, a 5-passenger, 4-door pickup. That's not a pickup. It's a. I mean, that's literally an SUV. I don't know. You let me know. Is it an SUV? Is it a pickup? Oh. And the price is tested $101,850 because they have option. Rough pack. You get that's basically tires and a rear locking differential. You would get that. And that's $3,000 electrical preparation for winch and light bar. That's $1,750. 2-inch class, a 3-toe hitch and electrical connection, $850. And blue paint, $725. Privacy glass, $550. Utility belt and hooks, $475. Check. Yes to all of them. The engine, the dual overhead cam, 24 valve, inline, the 6 aluminum block and head, and classic BMW engine, and it's fuel injection displacement 100, displacing basically 3 liter. Power is 281 horsepower, 4,750 RPM. Torque at 331 foot-pound of torque at 1,750 RPM, and it's 8-speed automatic transmission. And it's the chassis, front and rear, live axle brake, front and rear, 12.4-inch ventilated disc, 12-inch in disc in rear. Tires BF Goodrich All Terrain, TAKO2. And let's see the size, 255, 70R, 118, 117, 11S. What's going on here? I'm lost. Okay, so this is the tire size right there on 18. It's 225, 70, 18. And you get a mud and snow. Okay, mud and snow. Okay, cool, whatever. And most people are probably going to swap out the tires anyways. Wheelbase is 127.0 inch. And the curb weight is heavy. 6,308 pounds. It's a Gertha. It's a big girl. 0 to 60 is 8.1 second. Completely irrelevant. Not seeing the flooring this thing. I don't see the reason why. But again, it's not quick as you would expect from it. I don't expect anything less. As far as the quarter mile, I don't really care about all these things. Who cares? As long as the car moves, we're good. As long as it's not dangerously slow, which is not. And 0 to 70 to 0 on 215 feet, like, okay. Skid pad, they measure the skid pad, which is 0.59 G. That is atrociously low. So, it's not a gripping car. It's not meant to grip. This is not the purpose of it whatsoever, and doesn't make any excuse for that, and I love it. I'm not trying to be, I'm looking at your Mercedes you know, like the G-Wagon trying to be the jack of all trade. This is just focused on doing its one thing, which is off-road. Unfortunately, I really wish I had a diesel. Now, as far as the MPG, let's see. That doing decibel, full throttle, decibel 75. Okay. 15 MPG. Yeah, it's heavy. It's heavy. There's no electric assistance. It is what it is. And I don't think this is turbo. Is it turbo? It is not turbo. So, yeah. It is what it is. You're getting 15. It's saying combined city and highway 15, 15, 15. I don't believe that. Impossible. Okay, I'm going to call BS on that one because fuel economy 15, but I guarantee you, there got to be a difference between city and highway. And it's going to be major. Probably the city, if you're doing stop and go, you're probably getting like 8 miles to the gallon. And the highway, you're probably getting that 15 or maybe 18. And then combined, they probably get 15. I don't know. I'm assuming. But anyway, having said that, let me know what you think in the comments below. I personally really love this machine. I think it looks awesome. There you go. That's your BMW engine. You can recognize it. There's a lot of BMW components. You can just look at it and know. That's a BMW, yeah. And I look at it, skid pad. This car can go places. And I said, I'm pretty sure aftermarket support for this thing will be massive. I love it. I really, truly love it. I think it's, you know, it is what it is. You want to go an off-road car. This is an off-road car. All my friend asked me, I'm like, get that. I'll get that. Look at the roof. Look at this opening in the roof. So much fun. They'll go camping with this, taking a family with you. I'm probably not going to get this version with the cab in the back. Not the cab, but like the truck bed in the back. I don't want to get that. I'll probably get the one with the one I showed you. I'll probably get something like this. That's what I would get. That's because I think you can get more functioning out of it. It kind of reminds you of like the Range Rover Defender. The Range Rover Defender. Reminds me of those. It's awesome. It really is awesome. I love it, love it, love it. I think it's awesome. And let's look for the place where you can tow stuff. I mean, they're talking about that tire in the back. Yeah, I obviously just put it here, dude. Put it on the door. Probably when you open the door and want help, and you maybe put it underneath. I'm pretty sure it's a way. Put it on the side. Figure out a way. Put it on the roof. It's not there. It's not that clever. Yeah, you can't see anything in the back, but I'm pretty sure I have a camera, but still. Built in Hambach. Oh, it's French. I don't know that. Interesting. Yeah, this is beautiful. Gorgeous. There's a couple more pictures. Let's see. The interior, Apple CarPlay. You're getting RPM, your speedometer. Pretty much your main display is over here. And is that a compass? It is a compass. Sweet. Look at all that. Auto controls, high, lock, and low. Again, the interior, I like it. It's just, it's what it is. It's not trying to be anything more than what it is. No excuses. You get the handlebar right here, so you can hold on to dear life. You get maybe one on 8. Yes, you get one on the 8 pillars. Yes. Oh, those are the controls. I just wish starting the engine would be somewhere up here. Just going up like in the cockpit, just starting things up. That'd be awesome. You get a little checklist. I'm nerding out because it reminds me of my plane. So when you get on the plane, you have controls and this is what you're doing. You're starting up your Garmin, you're starting everything. It doesn't have that, but it's just pretty. It's just the fact that they bring it. And Recaros. What else you want? Recaros. Look at all that. The amperage. Yes, yes, yes. It's like a circuit board. Beautiful. All your fuses and your relays. Yeah, I love it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you like it? You don't like it? Let's see what the comments, speaking of comments, let's see what people saying here on Car and Driver. And let's see, what is that? I'm going to call him Bob. Bob said 4 hours ago, 8.1 to 60 miles doesn't seem that slow for an off-roader. Hyundai, no, not compared to, get out of here. Don't compare to Hyundai. What are you doing? Okay, it's not bad. I like that. 0.5 in the skid pad and 215 stop 70 makes this pretty bad choice for any real road use. No, it's not. You just drive it to its capacity. You drive it to its limit. You drive it within its capacity. I respectfully disagree. I have a very slow Miata, and I already know. Getting on the freeway, I'm like, okay, you go ahead, pass. You got past me. I'm making it. I'm making it. I'm going to the gears. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, you gotta learn how to drive your car. As far as emergency stop, no car stops emergency enough. It's up to you in that one, but it is what it is. Just No, you know you're driving a slow car and just drive it like you're driving a big rig. Nikita, hey, Nikita again. This guy comments several times. What's up, Mr. Nikita? Okay, all right. All right, so he's saying the Bronco and the Wrangler are the only off-roaders choices that aren't too big. I even say this is a bit extreme, and he's saying inexpensive, yada yada. It's an off-road car, dude. Have you been off-roading? You want space to put things in your car. The whole idea is you're out there, and what do you want to do? You want to have a trailer behind you? Like, no, I totally I went off-roading and camping, and yeah, I do appreciate when the car has a space, because you realize space is valuable. You put things in it. So yeah, no, I respectfully disagree. And he has another comment. Surprised by the low horsepower and the BMW ZF powertrain. I like the interior controls. Of course he does, unless you just want by the low horsepower. Again, the low horsepower is there because this is meant to last. Okay, this is a very heavy car, and they tune the transmission and the engine for it to survive off-road grunt work, low RPM. You're crawling, you go on a steep incline. The engine works pretty hard for those. So I think that's the reason why they did that. Like 20 off-road, okay. Saying this doesn't sound like it would be much fun for driving around anywhere but off-road. Excuse me. Pickup should be good at little or everything, not just off-road. It's weird. We are living in a society where everyone wants everything. You want it all. We want it all. Like, I think there's nothing wrong with having a car specific. Again, I go back to the Miata. What is it? It's a convertible, small little car. That's exactly what it is. I have 4 people. Sorry, we're not going to take this car. It's raining. Can we take it? Yeah, but it might leak water in. But same thing with this. This is an off-road vehicle that you can still drive it on the road, but it's an off-road vehicle. Still driving well on the road. And it's simple as that. I think it's well put together. Last one. Let's do the last one. Let's see. I'm just going to pick a random one. Ed's okay, we're gonna add a Gladiator Rubicon with several option package is a 15,000K. It comes with front and rear locks. Okay, he's making a point at this point. Do you have other options? Of course there's other options. Absolutely there's other options. So if it's, I'm not saying this is the only option, but I personally think it's one of the unique options. If you could afford it, I think it's awesome. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. You think this car is not worth it? Do you think it's a you can get get an F-150, get a Raptor. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I think this car looks fantastic. So anyway, that's my rant and my my rant. I wasn't a rant. This has been my review of this car. I think it's fantastic. I love it, and I'm looking forward. Hopefully, some car companies giving us also a pure performance car, like in the same perspective, the same purity. It's just a pure performance car. It's not like trying to be a 4-door and front wheel drive. I'm looking at you, Civic Type R. Anyway, so as always, let me know what you think in the comments below, and take care, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.